What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping back into the dawn of DC with Green Arrow issue number 2. As this story spins out of Dark Crisis, it was believed that Green Arrow had died, but the reality is, we don't know where he is. While we've been following him along, he is somewhere out there in the vastness of the universe. He keeps being teleported from one place to another. And back on Earth, Roy Harper and Black Canary, they want to know what's really going on. And Roy Harper, he is out here looking for his daughter. After just recently finding her again, she had been teleported away as well, with Leanne finding herself with her uncle. Her and Oliver finding themselves on these lost worlds teleporting all over the place. Roy Harper is now on the warpath, and he is hunting Amanda Waller. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we are picking up with Roy Harper, aka Arsenal. And right now, Roy is preparing for war. He had his daughter back just for a singular moment, and then she was taken away. After hearing that this all started with Amanda Waller, he is loading up. He is grabbing every weapon in his arsenal, and he is getting ready to go hunting. And I gotta say that it's really nice that somebody is finally going to take on Amanda Waller, because she showed back up after Dark Crisis, and nobody seems to really care. This has been the only comic so far that even goes on to mention that she had disappeared. Roy Harper having a conversation with Babs. She explains that after the incident with Earth 3, Waller hadn't been seen for months. When Nightwing had a run-in with her a few weeks ago, it was clear that she was back and up to her usual tricks. And so while Canary and Harper, they go looking for wherever Amanda Waller might be, anybody connected to her, anybody connected to Connor Hawke and Leanne going missing. That's what picks us up with Oliver Queen, finally figuring out exactly where he is, or at least a rough estimate of where he might be, because he tells us that he is stranded in sector 8675309, or at least something like that. He's not the expert in this. Like many have said before, this is always a Hal Jordan kind of thing. But out here in space on this planet, it's not much different from Earth. You got your pushers, you got your street crime, it's all the usual. And while on Earth, he was taking down fat cats. On this planet, there are literal fat cats. The mob boss being a giant fat cat. And this guy is not happy that Ollie has been interfering in all his affairs. But if those affairs are profiting off the pain of others, then the Green Arrow is always going to interfere. While they have this discussion at first, they believe that he is a Green Lantern, saying that a Green Lantern hasn't been seen in this sector in eons. But Ollie lets it be known that he is no Green Lantern. He is the Green Arrow. At first, they find this a little bit laughable. No power ring, just shooting sticks at people. When the goons try to go in on him, Ollie puts all of them down almost instantaneously. And so the fat cat calls in the heavy gun, an individual by the name of Troublemaker, saying that all of her debt will be paid off if she simply takes care of Ollie. And so she wastes no time. She goes right in on Green Arrow, and he is thrown off his guard. She is way quicker than he anticipated. And while he makes all the maneuvers he can, trying to make some distance between them, she is stuck to him like glue. She even goes on to say during this fight, when she has Ollie down on the ground, if she didn't have to kill him, she would buy him a drink. It seems that Troublemaker kinda has a thing for Green Arrow. But while they have this fight, this is where we see Leanne coming in. Shooting some arrows, this only distracts Troublemaker for a moment, giving Ollie the opportunity to get up. And then Troublemaker gets hit right across the face with a boxing glove arrow, putting Troublemaker down for this moment, but Ollie's bow is broken. They head back to the treehouse, the little safe haven that Ollie has had, as he makes vegetarian chili. The two of them begin to catch up. He is letting her know that he has only roughly been here for a few weeks. And while he's trying to see the bright side of things, he's trying to have the glass half full, he is letting her know that they can't go back home. And he is unwilling to say why. But he does go on to say that this is for the best, because in his eyes, it's dangerous for their family to ever be together. It's why no matter what he does in this life, he is always stranded, whether it be on another planet or back home on Earth. Throwing the chili across the room, saying that the chili itself is just shameful. But it's more than that. He hates it here. He misses his family. He misses everybody that he loves. Bringing up Connor Hawk, he thinks about Connor. He thinks about his son, the son that they took away from him. While he has this fit of rage, this is where they are teleported yet again. Not sure where or when they land. We are picking up with Arsenal and Canary. They have infiltrated one of these facilities and they are looking for Amanda Waller, the security guard unwilling to give up any information. Black Canary reminding Roy that Amanda Waller has a bad habit of planting bombs in people's heads, that way they don't turn on her. There is a good likelihood that this security guard has that in his head. And so while they try to figure out another way to get information out of this guy, they're not going to have to worry about the security guard. In a jail cell that's not too far from them, they have Count Vertigo. While he has been locked up here, locked up in Belle Reve, he has heard things about Waller, but also things about Roy, about Oliver Queen. Before they can get any information out of Count Vertigo, this is where we have the arrival of gunshots. Having multiple shots fired, they dodge out of the way. As they get to their feet, we see that it is none other than Peacemaker. And he is here to let it be known that Amanda Waller does not want to be found. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Another relatively short story, but it wasn't bad. It's definitely pushing the plot forward. We are seeing that Leanne and Ollie, they are hopping all over the place, even possibly through time, because they definitely put some emphasis on the when they might be jumping to. So it's going to be interesting to find out what all of this actually means. Who is the one manipulating the situation? Is it Amanda Waller, or is she just the beginning? Does this have to do with the light, the organization that stays in the shadows that is giving Amanda Waller orders? Regardless of what it may be, I am happy to see that somebody, anybody, is going after Amanda Waller. Because if you guys remember, now let's start off by saying the light has huge influence. For a while there, Amanda Waller was hunted by all governments. The light has such a heavy influence, it could be said that Amanda Waller's wanted status has been wiped away. But that doesn't change the things that she has done. And the superhero community, they are not one to simply forget about what Amanda Waller has done, what role she had to play in everything going on with the war for Earth 3. Though it is funny, Peacemaker was one that was working against her, but now he's just like, okay, we're working with her again, that's what it is. But all the other superhero teams, the superhero individuals, nobody is out here hunting for her to try and find answers on what is actually going on. There is a lot of moves being made, and you think that more than Roy Harper and Black Canary would be out here looking for her. But I'm just happy that somebody is. And Arsenal, like I said, is on the warpath. He wants his daughter back. He wants Oliver back. He wants to find out what happened to Connor Hawk. And nothing is going to stop a father from finding his daughter. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on everything going on with this story, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything going on with Dawn of DC and Green Arrow. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only does this help out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you are unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.